episode of MetaTable. I'm your MetaMixologist, Malik.
I'm your MetaChef, Jelo, and welcome.
Welcome again. So today we're going to have a great episode for you. Chef, why don't you just explain the meal you're making and then I'll explain my cocktail.
All right, so I'm going to make omelet fried rice. I have a shrimp, so it's going to be technically shrimp fried rice right here, shrimp. I have cilantro. I have 2 colors of red bell pepper and orange bell pepper. I have onions. I have chives for garnish. And your rice right here.
And then I'm going to go ahead and keep it simple with a gin sour. Now, gin selection is going to be huge on this one, so I actually chose a locally distilled gin. It's a tropical gin, and it's from Beyond Distilling. I believe they're over in North Charleston. Yeah, they're out in North Charleston.
Oh, so they're local.
Yeah, that's local spirit, right? So I think this is going to be cool. I'm interested to see how it mixes. I think it's going to pair well with these two because this is like a very light meal. It's going to have a lot of light flavors, especially with that cilantro. So I think gin and its floral forward is going to play well with that. And then it's a sour, so it's just going to have some funky notes. It's going to have some tartness to it that'll pair well. So we'll see how it goes, but I think we're going to go ahead and start with the cocktail, right? We'll start with the cocktail. All right, so now it's time to go ahead and make our gin sour. So a gin sour is 3 simple ingredients, 4 if you count the egg white. So yeah, we'll say 4. You don't make the egg white feel bad. You got your spirit, gin, we're going to use 2 ounces. You have lemon juice, and we're going to use about 3/4 of an ounce of that. And then simple syrup, which I brought some this time, in a nice bottle. It's going to be half of an ounce. So super easy, and then you'll just use 1 egg white. I'm going to reverse dry shake here. I want the foam to be nice, like I want this to be a really nice thick head of foam. So the reverse dry shake technique is a good one to use for that. So forgive me, I did forget my jigger, so I'm gonna have to free pour. Not a big deal because I know how to free pour, that's fine. But it's gonna be hard to come to free pour simple syrup and lemon juice, but we'll make it work. So for the simple fact that I forgot my jigger, I'm gonna use this cute little measuring cup because I want it to be exact. Just makes me feel weird. So we're gonna do 15 ml, half of an ounce of simple syrup. Call it ratchet, call it what you want to, but it works, so it don't matter. Boom. And then our juicer. Do about 3/4 of an ounce. This is a medium-sized lemon, so I know this is gonna be about half an ounce or closer to 3/4. That's just about 3/4. And I'll tell you what, especially in these cocktails, not everything has to be so specific. Make it how you want to make it. Make it how you think you're gonna like it. You know, if you don't like too much lemon juice, don't put too much lemon juice. You know, it's not the end of the world if you make it how you want to make it. And then we're gonna do 2 ounces of our gin. 2 ounces is about 8 count pour. 1, 2, 6, 8. Just like that. And then we are going to reverse dry shake. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my empty tin, just so I don't ruin everything that I just prepared in this tin, and crack it on the edge. You can crack it on the actual flat surface if you want. And we're just going to take the white, none of the just like that. And then we'll take ice. Now usually what you do is you would dry shake it first and then you would wet shake it. This is the reverse, so we're just going to do it in inverse. Take the strainer and we're gonna fine strain everything. Hold on, we'll wait to fine strain. Just strain everything out of it first. And then dump out your ice and then go seal it, and then dry shake it there. And this is gonna create a really, really nice level of foam, a thick layer of foam on your cocktail. Drop a piece of chicken glass. Now, you'll go ahead, fine strain it into your coupe this way. Now, when you have a good solid, the foam, with being careful, you should be able to raise it above, just slightly above the rim of the glass. Now don't get too greedy here, because it will spill over. I'm feeling myself getting a little greedy. Look at that. I felt it, but still looks good. Still looks good. So with that, you can let that settle a little bit. That foam is gonna get nice and thick. It's gonna start to rise from the bottom there, and you will be all good to go. Now all we need is the garnish. For our garnish, we're gonna do, let's see, let's just be creative here. Nice thick swab. I like my spiral, so I'm gonna do a little skinny spiral here. Just like I normally do, wrap it around your finger, give it a nice coil. What I'm gonna do though is when I go to tighten this coil, I'm gonna do it over top of the cocktail, because you'll have those natural oils that will express out. If you were to go ahead and smell your fingers, it'll smell like this bright lemon. You want to make sure when you squeeze this that some of those oils will express onto the cocktail itself. So do that. Let's get a little tighter. And then just lightly drop it right on top there. That's
That looks good.
gin sour. Let's go ahead and grab a taste of it. Look at that good stuff. That's great. Tastes just like a gin sour. So on the front, you'll have that nice. This comes through very, very bright in this gin, and this is an awesome tropical gin. It's very floral but funky. It's really interesting. For whatever reason, I almost want to say it resembles the funk of a rum, but that's just it being tropical, because you'll still have those light floral botanical notes that are from a gin in the background. So it's a really interesting dynamic. Perfect for summertime, I'll tell you that. This would be really good as a summertime drink. Bright citrusy, that's why I use about 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice. That's what I like. Up to you if you want to switch that up. But I think that's what works the best, especially with a tropical, funky flavor profile like that. And once we go ahead, we're gonna switch it over to Chef Jelo, and he'll make his meal. And I think this is gonna pair nicely, but we'll see at the end. So
My turn. Thank you for your lovely cocktail, Mr. Malik.
my pleasure.
And now it's time to cook some omelet rice, omelet fried rice. All right, our first step will be scrambling this egg. I put a little bit of cornstarch in our bowl right here. It will help us make this thin layer when I'm making the egg. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and mix it all out together. Here. Make sure it's all beautifully scrambled and mixed. Right here. We pour the egg. Pour it in the middle, and you slowly work it out to the side. Make sure you're spreading all those egg yolk side. You're creating that really thin layer of egg right spatula to kind of like carefully remove the egg, you know. Step with that one right here. I put it on top of a bowl, and we're gonna put the fried rice inside of this, and then we'll fold it. Right. So now, of course, we're gonna do the fried rice. A little bit of oil. I don't like using oil too much. Let's wait for the oil to heat up. All right. Wet a little bit. Red bell pepper. And since my shrimp is already boiled, as you can see right here, you can do it last. But if you have a raw shrimp, of course, you gotta put it in first, cook it. The one already made. Wait for them to sweat a little bit, and then get your rice. For preparation purposes, I like to break down the rice already. Meaning like some of them are clumpy and stuff. You want them to be separated. It's easier to fry rice with that. And of course, it's fried rice. You let the rice sit here for a little bit. Fry it. And a little TT of your salt. I like to use garlic salt. I like garlic. Not too much though. Cilantro. So you only want it to, well, it really depends on you. Everyone has a different taste, right? But for me, I like my fried rice just lightly brown, perfectly lighted brown like this. As you can tell, a lot of people like it like really saucy, you know, good for them, but I like it like this. We're almost done, folks. All right, the next step is putting the rice inside of this egg. You don't want to overflow it, so you just want to put just the right amount of rice, right? This is why you want it to be in a bowl too, the egg. That way it just falls by himself. Doesn't break. Okay. And then you just fold it. that. You have to be carefully folding it because you might break the egg. And voila. Beautiful, right? And then I like to kind of like drizzle it with another layer of eel sauce just for extra flavorings. That. And then your chives. And there you go.
Alright folks, and that is it. So hopefully you can try these things at home. What's the name of this meal again?
So yeah, it's an omelet fried rice with shrimp inside as well.
Shrimp omelet fried rice, amazing. And then try the gin sour at home. Very simple ingredients. You can get them from your local store. Give it a shot. Let us know how you like it. Drop it in the comments below. And that is about it for us. So we will see you again on the next episode.
Thanks for having us, and we'll see you again on the next episode.
See you then.